Why jog when you can shuttle? Well, howdy everybody, it's Kentucky Ranger, and I'm here with another review. I'm going to do it a little different today. This is the Contour Express, or Contour ShuttleXpress. The company's Contour, but it's the ShuttleXpress. They have two different models. They have another one that's larger than this, but I like this compact design because it fits in my workspace. Anyhow, I've got it stuck here so it doesn't move, so I didn't want to yank it up and everything just so that I could do my cute little intro, so I just did the intro. Anyhow, fan of the channel, Don Collins, he wanted to see how this performed. I guess he's seen where I use Pinnacles, or I used to use Pinnacle, where I use Power Director. So we're going to get right into it. First of all, it's really simple. You can see right here. This is where you control everything. Right now, it's kind of weird. Power Director, there's no real set of settings. They have a whole bunch here, like Adobe. I mean, it goes down Avid. They got everything, but for some reason, and I really don't know why, but for some weird reason, CyberLink Power Director, they have Audio Director. They got Color Director, Photo Director. It says CyberLink Power Director, but for some reason it's weird. It don't really want to work very well. Even Power Director 15, I've downloaded it. It don't really want to play very well. I don't know why. So what you have to do, let me bring this up, the website. You have to, first of all, I've been pulling a hair out of my head trying to figure out how to get this to work. So I went to their forum, and down here, I posted a few on here, but this is the one that shows. And here's the link that I used to get everything to work. That's my comment. Well, anyhow, you go to Contour's actual website, and you scroll down here to CyberLink Power. I'm getting my words mixed up. CyberLink Power Director. You download this driver and you install it. Now, for some reason, it installs it's a global install. I have no idea why. It's so goofy, but it works. I almost sent it back because it didn't want to work. But like I say, I mean, it covers everything. It even shows on here that it covers CyberLink. This must have updated because I didn't see this before. I don't know. I'm gonna have to try and see how good that works. It probably don't, because the last time I tried this, it's weird. It's real finicky. Tell you what, I'm gonna cut scene. I'm gonna try this real quick just to see. I don't know. If it doesn't, I'm gonna have to do something different. Righty, here we are in Power Director. I just took a couple of clips from a old video that I was doing, just to show you how all this works. Like I say, you got 5 buttons, but are not really programmable in Power Director, but it don't matter because this is still, it's well worth the money for what I use it for. Now, the center button, it controls play and pause. Sizes, I don't know, it was a joke. See, that's my, okay, hit it once, hit it twice, it pauses. The left button, it jogs it back one frame, which I kind of like. I mean, I like the, because I use that a lot when I'm really getting into just different editing aspects. The right button, when you click it, it fast forwards, which that's cool because if you're just kind of trying to search through something and you want to see, you know, you want to get to a part real quick, and then when you hit the play button, it'll slow it down to normal speed. And I think the box is cool. And then you click it again, it pauses. The extreme right button, it jumps to the end of the clip. The extreme left button doesn't seem to do anything really, and I can't program it. And like I said, I'm not going to fault Contour, and I am going to fault the Cyberlink. They just seem, I don't know why they don't have this synced up. I did try this with the Pinnacle before it broke down, and it worked perfectly. I would say Sony Vegas and like Adobe and stuff like that, it probably works flawlessly. It's just Cyberlink's a little goofy. Anyhow, let me bring this back. I could use a home button. Let me see. I'm going to use a home button. That takes you, no, it's supposed to. See, that's nothing. I don't know. Let me get it back over here. Anyhow, I'm going to show you what is just beautiful about using this. First of all, you have the jog, which is spring loaded, and as you turn it clockwise, it starts playing clip, and the further you turn it, the faster the clip moves. You can see that. Then you let it go, it stops. You turn it clockwise, it does the same thing, only it goes backwards. And the more you turn it, the faster it goes backwards. But like I said, Cyberlink, it works, but if you turn it too far, like see, I really crank it, it stops, it freezes, it don't want to do it. But it will, you know, like I say, you can use this for a quick review of what you're doing, which is why the jog is here. Okay, now I want to show you the most important part of this tool, and that is when you get it to a certain part. So I'm getting ready to show this box on my second camera, which my second camera, oops, that's audio. Okay, that's my second camera. You can't see it because keyframes, this first keyframe, my opacity is down to 0, so you can't see it. All you see is me. Okay, now I want to play this. See, okay, right there. All right, let me go back a little bit. See, now instead of using I'm using my mouse. I'm so used to using my mouse. It's a joke. Okay, I'm right there. So say I want to take this, so what I'll do is I can jog it back. And there we go, and it'll take it back a little bit. Or I can jog it forward and get it kind of to where I want it. Like I say, it's not perfect. The jog function, it's not perfect with Cyberlink. I wish they'd fix it, I really do. Anyhow, okay, so let's go back. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to pause it right there. Now I want to go back Now this is where I use the shuttle. So what I'll do is I'll click it and it'll go back frame by frame real slow. And what I want to do is I want to get it to, okay, right about there. You can see it's okay. Well, come on, goofy thing. All right, I want to start it there. So now what I want to do is I want to come up here and I want to create a keyframe. And here's the cool part is I can take this, and I've already figured out 2 revolutions gives me enough space to make a nice easy transition. So I'll just crank it 2 revolutions. Now the keyframe. Now this keyframe, I bring it up to 100%. Oh, hey, look at that. Camera 2's come online. Now I'm going to play it. I'm going to hit the little play button here. And you're going to see this is going to show me where I want to keep the video. Bobblehead. Okay, I just put it down. Now I want to back it up because I don't want everything there. So I'm just going to shuttle it back frame by frame until I get, okay, it's still in. See, it's there and it's gone. All right, now right there is where I want it to fade out. So I'll click another keyframe, 2 revolutions, click another keyframe. Only this one I'm going to take it back to 0 because I don't want you seeing that camera anymore. Okay, so this is why I need this tool, is because it speeds up the process of editing. So let me go back and you can see what I just did. Okay, now I'm going to play it. You can see what I've done. Wait for it to catch up. I'll tell you what, with my desktop, it's as powerful as it is. When you're editing video, it can get cumbersome. It can really bog down. What it is, I'm screen recording this while I'm doing this, and it's really taxing on the system resources. So you know, that's not really Cyberlink's thing. It's just I'm using a lot of horsepower to do all this right now. So anyhow, I'm going to click play, and you're going to see what I just did. I don't know. It's a joke. See, that's my Fallout bobblehead. It's kind of the same color. See, now it makes your editing job so much easier. Okay, here's this. The box is coming up, and I'm going to pause that. Oh, okay. Let me go back a couple of frames. Same thing. And see, I'm doing this frame by frame. Now, if I didn't have this, I would have to be taking this mouse and I would have to use, because here's the frame button, and I would have to click and click and click and click. It just kind of makes it easier. And plus, okay, let me go back. See, this, I can do it quicker. Okay, so right about there, put a keyframe. Well, see, now if I wanted to make this transition smooth and I was using this, I'd have to sit here and I'd have to count out like 15 or 20 frames. So I'd have to sit here and go click, 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 click. Right about there, and then I would have to do the transition in, and then I'd have to do the same thing, click, 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 click. Well, I'll go back to that keyframe. Okay. Take this, 2 revolutions, I'm done. Click a new keyframe, bring the opacity up, and there it is. Now I click play. This is how, okay, and I'm watching to see when my clip, when I want to end this one. Okay, I want to end it right there. Same thing. If I was using the mouse, I'd have to click, 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 click. Where here I can quickly click it, click, 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 click. Okay, so let me go. I went back too far. Okay, right about. Okay, it's getting into the subframes. Okay, right about there. Click, 2 revolutions, and I don't even have to click this. I could just bring that back down, it automatically adds a keyframe and I go back. Okay, so let's go back and watch this. You can see this is the Avister model L53.
Here it comes. Boop.
And it's a digital voice recorder.
And
There it
fades
the
back.
box is cool.
Okay, I mean, now if you're using Adobe or Pinnacle or anything else, you can program these buttons. But with CyberLink, I don't know what the deal is. It's finicky. It's extremely finicky. But that's, in a nutshell, that's the Contour ShuttleXpress. It's not cheap. It's $59.95 on Amazon. But man, what a tool. And if you do a lot of editing like I do, this saves so much time that $59.95 is well worth it. Anyhow, Dan Collins, I hope this answered some of your questions. The rest of you, the link's in the description. If you want to buy one of these, they have like I say, they have a bigger one. But if you're like me and you have limited space, this one's just, I really like this one. I'm going to throw a picture up here in the corner so you can see what the bigger one looks like. I can't remember the model number right offhand, but it's a lot bigger and it's a lot more expensive. But it does a lot more. But this one, I just like it's so small. You can see there's my hand. I got a little hand. It's like a little hockey puck. You can take it anywhere you want unless you've got a double-sided tape to your work space so it don't move around. But anyway, that's about it. All I can say about it. I mean, it's just really cool. Appreciate y'all watching. In a future episode, I'll show you a little bit more how to use CyberLink. I don't mean to put it down. It's just that it doesn't want to play well with this. And I have to give Contour credit. They have finally, they have a download that works with this. You can work, but like I just showed you, it's limited. You kind of have to. It's a workaround. And until CyberLink does something with their software, there's really nothing you can do. But it still works. I mean, and it is well worth, to me anyhow, it's well worth the expense to have this tool so that I can speed through this stuff. Because you can just imagine, like when I do Mondays with Mom, and we're doing, what, 5, 6, 7 snacks and a Universal Yums. I have to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, this makes it so much easier to do. So, anyhow, I hope this answered any questions. If not, ask me down in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer any other questions you might have about this. It's really, really cool, and I've said enough. God bless everybody. I'll see you on the next Ranger Reviews. Bye-bye.